share something with you about tomorrow's festival. Tomorrow is MahaShivRatri festival. It is a very beautiful night where yogis in the yogic tradition got enlightenment, where maximum potholes of the universe, like maximum parallel universe, are interconnected tonight. This is the night where a tremendous amount of energy is flowing between the universe, parallel universes. So tomorrow is the night where you need to try to not sleep. So what you can do tomorrow is like you can chant, you can sing, you can dance, you can do whatever you want, but do not fall asleep. Why do not need to fall asleep? Because when we are awake, we if we awake and sit calm, we are opening our channels which can easily connect with the parallel universe, which can connect with the cosmos easily. So the possible, if possible for you, is to sit in silence for as long as possible tomorrow evening. So tomorrow is a beautiful auspicious night, MahaShivRatri. Use it, enjoy it, and get benefited.
Pranam Guruji from
Namaste,
ABCD. Yeah.
pranayam, hello. So, what else you can do on this night? What else you can do is you can burn a candle, any candle, or a lamp. Like a lamp. Can you show me the lamp? Mm, for Indian people, they can understand it like a Deepak. But for people who are in abroad, like this kind of lamps you burn in the, like in your church, it's easy to find. You can just find some like this, put sesame seed oil inside, and then burn it for all night. What you can do in between, you can meditate over this also, but don't need to meditate on it for long period of time, because fire meditation is not for initially good practice of meditation. For those people who have not done any kind of Trataka before, so then no need to go for directly to the fire Trataka. So better you can do this, and put some flowers, put some nice smells, and take bath in the evening, in the morning also. As much as possible tomorrow, eat light food, maybe just take fruits, just to drink juices, and if possible you can also keep fast, so you will not fall asleep in the night. What else you can do is you can donate food to the people. This also gives a lot of positive karma. So this is, yes, you can do anytime tomorrow, and tomorrow is the very specious night.
Hello everybody, there are four of us, and if you have any questions, you can ask and receive a reply right now.
Yeah, if you have any questions, you can ask. And basically, today I just wanted to talk a little about Shivratri, so I just gone online with you. Those who can, please do it. It's a very spacious, it's very nice festival which you can perform, which you can do. It's a very powerful night which everybody should at least one time in a life try to experience by waking up all the night. If you have possibilities, do not fall asleep tomorrow. Listen music. If you do not want to do anything, just watch movies, but do not fall asleep. Do not fall asleep. Okay. Uh, okay. I think like today there is no question, so we will not go live for long. This is the information which I wanted to share with you, and thank you so much for being with us. See you another time with another kind of life. If you have any questions, you can write under the comments. We will answer you. Okay? Enjoy. Bye bye.
Ah, question.
Question come.
Quick question. Are we supposed to fast tomorrow?
If it is possible for you, yes, it is good to fast, because tomorrow is the this is the time, if you eat less food, you will not fall into deep sleep in the evening. If you are eating full powers like every day, then evening, of course, you will fall asleep and you won't be able to focus, or you won't be able to stay calm, or you won't be able to meditate, or you won't be able to sit with yourself in silence. So better it is like keep fast for the day. Why fasting was created? The main purpose for fasting was created is to stay light and more aware. If possible, keep from today itself, like today now it's 8, so most of you 8 in my place, in and maybe in your places it's less or more. So whenever in 8 o'clock in your countries, in your places, after that stop eating, only water you can drink, and if it is very hard for you, you can eat some fruits. That's all.
Mike with us.
Mm.
Hello, Mitra, and the team.
Hello, 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 Mike.
One more,
How are you?
one more question. I'm
Mm-hmm.
really sorry for interrupting.
Mm-hmm.
When you say we're finishing a fear, the
Mm-hmm.
questions start to come. I understand this. Like even if from the 5 minutes from the beginning, if you say like, guys, goodbye, goodbye, we're finishing, like questions will start to come. Okay, we got this point.
Uh-huh,
So
uh-huh.
the question is, what is the deep spiritual
Seconds.
significance, yeah, of
Mm-hmm.
MahaShivRatri, and how do its rituals symbolize the journey from ignorance to enlightenment?
See, basically, you need to understand that what is ignorance? Ignorance is sleep is the best example of ignorance. When we are sleeping, we are not aware about anything, and then when we wake up, it is like we are coming from ignorance to enlight. Huh? It is not enlightenment. It is just we are coming from ignorance to enlight. When we are sleeping, we are in ignorance. When we are waking up, we are in light. We are in consciousness. So Shivratri day is the day when as I always explain, there is 7 parallel universe, and in this day, the all parallel universe comes into a single channel where the energy starts to flow between each other. So the energy in the cosmos itself is very intense. What you can feel near Shivratri, like 1 or 2 days before, you can feel heavy emotion, you can feel lost interest in the world, you can feel very sad, you can feel very joyful. Like it depends upon your that kind of transit which we are going through. You can feel very intense emotion which will be hard to control. This is true. In MahaShivratri, you will feel. Many times people write and ask me, they say, like, Mitra-ji, I feel very sad for no reason. I feel very happy for no reason. So, all these intense emotions, they are happening near Shivratri because Shivratri is a very intense period. This is the first thing which you need to understand. Second thing, what you need to understand is any kind of ignorance can be only exposed or can only be extinguished by awakening, by consciousness, by knowledge. So this is the night of awareness, it is the night of awakening. And who knows, like there is a trend, there was a old yogic trend. If you wake up for 84 Shivratris in your life, then you do not get into the birth and death cycle again. So 84 Shivratris, it means you have to live 84 years. This is the first concept. Second concept is, many people ask me, like, Mitra-ji, I don't know how long I will live. So I don't know that 84 nights I will be awake or not. I said that you can do it for not 85 years, you can do it also in 85 months. So either you choose this Masik Shivratri, which is coming every month. You can choose this Masik Shivratri, fast it on, and awake on this night. This night also the energy is intense in the universe. But the Shivratri, Mahashivratri, like it is coming once in a year in the month of February. So this is the most powerful one. Sometimes it is coming in the end of February, sometimes in the first few dates of the March. So this is the most powerful Shivratri. But still, if you want, you can complete 84 months 84 Shivratris and get the same eternity, same benefits of 84 years of Shivratri. This is also another practice which you can do, and that is why many times people are asking, Mitra-ji, near new moon, we are having a great effect on our emotions. I say it is not because of new moon. It is because of Shivratri coming just before new moon. Just before new moon. It is coming on the 14th, 13th to 14th night of the new moon. That's why people are feeling very intense emotion close to the new moon. It is the effect of Shivratri. It is not the effect of new moon. Huh? New moon is can be one of the natures. Shivratri is the darkest night because new moon is not the darkest night. Shivratri is the darkest night in the whole month, and the darkest period whenever is there, whenever the darkest darkness is there, there only the real growth happens, real transformation happens, real enlightenment takes birth. All the seeds, when they go deep down into the earth where everything is dark, there is no light, from there they grow into the light. All transformation happens into the darkness. So Shivratri is the darkness, and it is the dark night of the month. But MahaShivratri is the darkest night of the whole year. That's why it becomes more intense, more special, and that's why it is contributing into your journey of spiritual journey of enlightenment. So this is a nice one you can practice, and it can really support you, help you if you are a practitioner. We have more questions.
No questions.
Uh-huh.
But we are all together.
Uh-huh.
All together here. So, guys, more questions. How are you feeling those last days? I can say about me, I feel awful. Seems that now I understand why it is happening.
You know that principle of spiritual life I found when I was practicing and when I was living with the monks. There is three kind of monks, three kinds of practitioners. One, practitioners come for fashion, like they come, they do practice because everybody is practicing, so they also do practice. They have no real click from inside for these practices. They come because they see in the social media, they see in the Facebook, they see somewhere, and they go and start to practice. It happens in the Western life also and Eastern life also. Some monks become monks because they just inspired from the outer look of the monks and outer life of the monk. Second are those people who are born in the system, like who was born in a system of these spiritual people. Somebody was practicing in your family, maybe your father, maybe your mother, maybe some of your friend, some of your teachers, maybe some of your cousin. He was practicing, and because of the influence of that person, you get into the practice, and you get into this kind of situation. The third people are those people who feel a real click from inside, who cannot survive without practicing. They feel this real urge. They're ready to do anything for this. They're ready to lose anything for this. So these are the people who go really deep into the practices. But among these people also, I will tell you one very strange thing. 99% of the people, they never get enlightened. You know why? Because they give up on the last moment. The last moment where it was needed to just continue. You don't need to do anything. You just needed to continue. That time they give up. It's very difficult. It's very hard. I totally understand. Even Krishna admitted. Arjuna said that it's Krishna. It's really hard to practice in life. Krishna said, yes, it's hard. Otherwise, there will be a overpopulated heaven. There will be not a population of China or India would be increasing. There will the population of heaven will be overcrowded.
What's wrong with overcrowded heaven population?
They don't have that much space. They did not build it so for so much people.
Oh wait, like heaven also can be overcrowded?
Yes,
Ah.
that's why they do everything to human to not get out from this system.
Like, okay, anyway, we will have queue. No matter in this life, no matter after this life.
No, in heaven you don't have queue. This is the good thing
Ah,
about it.
good thing about heaven.
That there is no queue, there is no waiting time, there is no kind of like sadness, there is no kind of worries. This is the why this is heaven. But they have limited seats.
Ah, eh.
And when the people start to practice a lot and they start to go more into the heaven, they start to do here something more, like they start to create some mess in the world. They try to make human life more and more comfortable, more and more rich, more and more pleasurable, more and more joyful. So here if somebody is enjoying, no matter what kind of joy, because some people enjoy in alcohol also, so they will not go for there.
Okay. Actually, we have a lot of questions,
Hmm.
like few more, but
Okay,
topic
let's
was
take
very
few
interesting.
questions because.
Yeah, I have seen a few YouTube channels saying to chant Aum Namah Shivaya.
Hmm.
If we don't know anything else, what do you recommend?
See, this mantra is called Panchakshri mantra. Of course, you can chant it. It is very easy to chant. It's anybody can chant this mantra. But I will say that if you know more than this little, and if you want little more, then do one thing. In a bowl, some bowl. Okay, take rice, eh? And from this, burn a candle in front of you. Maybe you can do one thing. You can create a triangle. Uh, triangle like. Can you give me that paper and pen from there? Yeah. Just give me this notebook and pen. This, yeah, and pen.
Wow, guys, you will receive a recommendation for MahaShivRatri practicing if you are not in Hindu culture. Wow.
So you can see this.
Yes, it's seen.
This is the figure you can make either with turmeric and how to say this flour, wheat flour. You can use this wheat flour and turmeric and create this structure anywhere. And in the center of this structure, here, you put a candle, same candle, like I said, you put oil here inside and put this candle in the center of this. So when you put this in the center of this, on the night of Shivratri, from 12 to anywhere you are living, doesn't matter, from 12 to 3, you offer this rice, hold them one time in a hand. Either you chant Panchakshri mantra, which every channel is talking about, or you chant Mahamrityunjay mantra. Huh? So these two mantras you hold like this with this finger. If you are chanting Om Mrityunjay mantra, if you are chanting Panchakshri mantra, then hold with your 5 fingers. Okay, with 5 fingers for Panchakshri mantra. So hold like this one time, chant the mantra, and offer close to the lamp which is burning. So suppose lamp is burning here, so you put next to this lamp here. Okay, so this is the thing which can really help you and support you and work for you on this night. It's the best ritual which you can do easily in your house without going anywhere. Okay.
It is very interesting. Oh, oof. Guys, I see all of your questions. We will answer to everything. Okay. So the next is Guruji, I feel very connected to you. Please bless me.
Mahadev, Mahadev.
From Mike, what is the best position and direction to sleep?
Best position to sleep is either sideways or onto the belly, wherever is comfortable to you. Like if you want to ask about the direction, if your head can be in the south, that is the best position of head. The worst position of head is head in the north, but the best position of head is head in the south. The second good position for head is head in the east, but other than east and south, there is no good position for the head. So you in direction can better keep your head into the south. That is the best way to sleep, and on the sideways or in the belly. Spine is not very good way to sleep, because other than human, nobody sleeps on the spine. That's why only human spine pains and nobody else spine pains. Spine is a very different organism in system in our body, which is meant for receiving and transforming the knowledge and information from the cosmos. But when we are sleeping on a spine, we are closing all the channels and it is not working properly. So I will say, take care and sleep properly. It can help you in overall in life.
Question from Sonika Sharma.
Mm-hmm.
Guruji, I need to know, do we really need guru for spiritual growth?
See, there is a few stages of gurus which everybody need. One time you all have mother, so one time your mother works as your guru. Then you come from mother to the books. Books becomes your guru. Then you have your academic teachers, so they becomes your guru. Then you come to the universities, and then in universities you not only the teachers, some of the co-fellow students also becomes your guru, because they also teach another. Then you are in work, then professional heads, they become your guru. Every time you are learning more from the life people than as compared to the dead system. Dead system can help you. That system can make you intelligent, but it cannot make you wise. Wiseness comes from wisdom, comes from experience, and experience can be triggered or made by a life master. So, if you have a life master, your process of spiritual life was faster, because sometimes what happens, the person no need to meditate. Sometimes person don't need to practice. This is the problem. Many people I meet in my life, they don't need to meditate, they don't need to, because they was already monk in past life. In this life they come for material life experience, but instead of having this material life experience, they are thinking all the time about the meditation and practice. You know what is the mesmerization of this situation? Like, most of the people who are born in today's world and who are into the practices, they all was monk in the past life. So when they was monk in a past life, they was missing the material life, that good house, good car, good husband, good wife, good children, they was missing it. So they was born now in such a system, and when they are born here, they are missing the monk's life. So you was not happy there, you are not happy here. So the master, life master, helps you to understand that why it is needed. Because for some people, I open the chart and I understand they don't need marriage. You have Buddha, you have Mercury, Saturn, and you have Mercury and Saturn in your Navmansha, in your Lagna. You don't need to marry. Your marriage is not going to work
At all?
at all. So you need to understand some things, that if you are if you're not having a life master, this wisdom which is particularly needed for you will not come to you. Because if you can, there is a beautiful speaker, I call him, the one of the best speaker of the century, it's Osho. So you can read his book, he can give you a lot of knowledge, but what knowledge you need particularly, that is being given by your master, because your master understands you. Osho was the best master until he was alive. Now he is a master who is resting in peace. So we can use his knowledge for maybe improving our knowledge, but it's not creating wisdom. I have seen a lot of Osho students drinking alcohols, taking drugs into this. And sometimes, one time I was close to the Osho ashram, I was in Pune. There was in the night, and there was a guy who was living in this ashram. I think he was some administrator of the ashram. He was so much drunk that he go out of the car and fall 3 times. Then guard from the main gate come and take him and put inside. So this is the system which you need to understand, that if master is gone, people become careless. They not, because nobody is there to give you bamboo massage. And sometimes this bamboo massage, the stick, this headmaster stick is needed to make a stop. On some places it is needed. So if you have a possibility, have a live master. And live master is not working online. I am sorry. Live master means with whom you can physically go live in ashram, do some seva, invite him to your family. These things, like, you can really feel the presence, because what he's saying is not important. What he is, what he's making you feel when if you are around him, that is more important. Okay, so I say, before accepting anybody in your life as a life master, go to this person, spend 10 days, 15 days, 1 week with that person, and then you feel how you feel, your life is changing or not changing. This person is, what condition he is living, he is living in the same conditions like you are living or everybody else is living, then why you need to have a master? So then, if you take care of all these things, yes, a live master is very useful and can be very beneficial.
Yes, and here I can add, yes, like online is not working, but online can help. And if you really want, you can join online consultation with Mitra-ji. Mitra-ji will never say it, but I can say it. So it can really help you in some cases in your life. That's true. So the next question is our favorite Kundalini. Once Kundalini Jagran done, it will never sleep. Is it true?
Absolutely. Once Kundalini Jagran is done, two things will never happen in your life. One, you will never get old. Second, you will never get sad or depressed. That's all. This is the clarification, that your physical Kundalini is awakened or not. But everybody do not need to awaken the Kundalini. This is also there. You can be enlightened without awakening your Kundalini. You know this. Ramakrishna Paramhansa, his Kundalini was not awakened, but he was an enlightened person. Kabira's Kundalini was not awakened, but he was an enlightened person. Nanak Kundalini was not awakened, but he was an enlightened person. You need to understand that Kundalini is a different system. Now it has just been marketing. Now even this Kundalini yoga bhajan, Hari bhajan, what his name is, Yogi bhajan. He just messed up everything. Before that, Osho also messed up a lot. You need to understand, Swami Vivekananda, Ramakrishna Paramhansa, Kabira, Nanaka, these people's Kundalini was not awakened, but they was enlightened people. Because there is two systems which are working. One is the yogic system, and one is the system of bhakti. Bhaktas, Kundalini never awaken, but they get enlightened. And there is one more system. It is called Advaita. In Advaita, neither Kundalini is awakening, or neither bhavas are awakening. They are just getting enlightened by awareness, just by simple awareness. So there are parallel systems. Which system you are going, you need to understand. All systems are right. You need to choose what is system for you, where you want to go. A Ghori also can get enlightened without awakening the Kundalini, just by drinking alcohol. But a yogic, if he will drink, a yogi, if he will drink alcohol, he will spoil all his chakras and his kundalini will not ever awake. This kundalini is a modern term. When you go and study the old texts like Patanjali Yoga Sutram, uh, Hatha Yoga Pradiptika, when you read this all old texts, they are not talking so much about all this blah 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 which modern people are talking about.
Original text.
Original
Here I need
text.
to add, not English translation, not English translation, not translation of translation. Like go and learn Sanskrit and try to read and understand.
Yeah,
This will really help to
because
understand what
now
is
what is the
Kundalini.
problem? Even the people who are living in Bharat, they are also not able to understand because they don't know Sanskrit. It's not taught in the school. Majority of Bharatiya, they do not understand Sanskrit.
Yeah, and funny thing that yoga which is taught now in India also, it come not from India,
It
it
come
come
from
from
America.
America.
Yep. Yep.
And from America it appeared like from few people who just decided to earn money. That's all. They decided to earn money. They have few knowledge, like they read maybe few uh, like
I
pages
I do not
and
believe
start to
in the
promote it.
system of yoga because this is more fake. Why? See, I will give you three examples which will you will understand. I am not saying that somebody is bad. I am just questioning whenever somebody is in a public life and if he is speaking about something, it can be questioned. And if you cannot question, it means you are becoming Islamic. You are becoming like a kind of a religion. You are no more into the spirituality. If you cannot ask a question to a master, if you cannot raise a question about something, if your habit of questioning died, it means you are no more into this life of spirituality. You can be a bhakta don't ask question. Okay, and that's why most of the religions fall into the bhakti. They do not fall into the spiritual or advaitas or yogic path or some tantric path. They do not fall into this. They fall into the bhakti tradition. I give you three examples. One is like, check the guy who is the head of kriya yoga now. Kriya yoga or kundalini yoga? Kundalini yoga. Check this guy. He cannot stand and walk, and he's a head of Kundalini Yoga. What his name is, Satnam or something like this.
Who knows? Please write.
Huh? So second person, a person who teach yoga in Mysore for all his life. At the age of 54, he died by what? By heart attack.
Yeah, it happened a few months ago.
Yeah.
Months ago, I
If
think.
you are practicing yoga properly, if you are practicing Nadi Shodhana is the one pranayama which can create your nadis such a way that they can never be collapsed. Never be collapsed. Okay, this is the second example. Third example is a guy who is saying to everyone that inner engineering is the best way to heal your inner body, and you can go close and heal your system. He has even claimed that once he was sick and he had problem in the body, he has body issues, and he went inside and healed his body from inside. But this person also recently, in after last February, he went to the hospital for having brain operation. What is, where is yogis? Have you ever heard Dattatreya going to a yogic operation? Dattatreya going to a operation? Huh? This is fake claims, and this is what I do not like. I say what you can do, say what you practice. Don't claim yourself to be yogi. I do not claim myself to be a yogi. I do not teach yoga because I know if I have to teach yoga, I have to follow strictly brahmacharya. I have to strictly maintain my diet. I have to strictly maintain my timetable from waking to sleeping. And I have to strictly maintain the temperature of my surroundings. There is a mental yogi and there is a physical yogi. I am not a physical yogi. Like in Bharatiya culture, there is different kinds of yoga. Huh? So physical yoga comes under the Hatha yoga or Ashtanga yoga, and there is a Bhakti yoga, Tantra yoga, Kriya yoga. Huh? So there is like many kinds of yoga, and among that, the best one is Raja yoga. Raj Yoga are the path of mental yogis. They are mentally yogi, not physically. They are mentally yogi. They are mentally unbounded from this universe. They are not being affected by life internally. This is the highest quality of life. Okay, everything can happen to anybody. Anybody can die anytime. Anybody can get operated. But don't make claims which you cannot hold. Allow. Or otherwise, when death comes, die. Don't run to hospital.
Okay. Hmm?
Mm-hmm.
Like I think few more questions and we can
Two
stop.
more.
Two more. Oh, okay. So, questions from Qwerty 123.
Mm-hmm.
Mitra-ji, can you make Shunya yantra to chant on?
What?
Mitra-ji, can you make Shunya yantra to chant on?
See, if you know how to make it, yes, you can make it. I will not teach it. Because some things has to be kept sacred and given only by the parampara, by tradition, by your master to you. If you know how to make it, yes, you can make it on MahaShivRatri and you can practice. It is also very nice. Okay?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
One more. Guruji, what is the difference between love and attraction?
Love wants to give, attraction wants to take.
That's all?
Mm-hmm.
From Sonika, thank you, Guruji. From Mike, yes, online consultation with Mitra, the best solution. Yes, of course. And if you're ready for now Mitra-ji in Moscow, you can also join. You can come to Moscow. Like there was an American man,
Jacob.
incredible one, Jacob. He was super brave. I'm still surprised. He's from like traveling all over the world, and he decided to come to Russia. So, guys, everything is possible if you're really searching for knowledge and for real masters. So, borders are not the problems, especially in today's world. One more question. Oh my God, I hope I will read this question. Um, Brahma Kumaris
Brahma
preach
Kumaris, yeah.
preach Raj Yoga, but
Mm-hmm.
I have seen my father-in-law
Mm-hmm.
who has not changed, even been practicing for the past 1 year.
I will say that in India there is one big problem. Like why I say India, why I not say Bharat? Because Bharat for
10
me,
for the past 10 years.
is more like cultural, which stick to its own culture, and India for me, which is taken, which has restructured all the culture and given these modern philosophies to itself without a deeper understanding of it. Brahmakumari, Nirmala Mata, Sahaj Yoga, this one, and there are a lot of such brands like Nirankari, Radha Swami, blah blah blah. There a lot of huge structure in the India, modern India, where these modern gurus are claiming that they are teaching Raja Yoga. But I tell you, none of them teach Raja Yoga. None of them. Because Raj Yoga has first most principle, there is no God. And they are talking about Shiv Baba. And this Shiv Baba is a human whom they are claiming to be Shiva.
Come on, it's stupid. Nobody can be Shiva, no?
Everybody is Shiva, but like he is only Shiva and others are not Shiva. This is stupid.
Ah, okay, thank you.
This is like Everybody is Shiva, everybody is God, everybody. But if I say I am the one God, you are not the God one, it is stupid.
This is mistake.
This is ignorance.
Ah. Oh, wow. Uh,
Like, do not go into the system and think, I'm saying if your father is not changed, maybe your father is not going for changing, he's going for, just for going. Many people I have seen in the systems of Nirankar, in the systems of Brahma Kumaris, in the system of different gurus, ashrams, which they come for substitute. They was going to temple. Now they do not want to go to temple because something they saw in this temple with the priest. Because priest is a simple human being. He has same traits like you are having. He just dress is different. A military person is wearing never change because they don't come for change. A military outfit, and a priest is wearing a priest outfit. It doesn't change him internally. That's why now I started to wear any kinds of clothes, because before I was wearing only like a Baba kind dresses. So I thought, like, why to stick even to this? I start to wear everything. Why? Because I want to go out from, I want to take people out from this mindset that it is not what you are wearing is spiritual. It is what you are. As you are, your being is spiritual. Your dress is not spiritual. Dress is just a dress. People can wear spiritual dresses or cultural dresses. Let me say, dresses is more cultural, they are not spiritual. Like in Arabs, they say that this is like, one time I was somewhere, I was in Bahrain, I think, Bahrain or the Abu Dhabi, Bahrain or Abu Dhabi. I was somewhere there, and that time I was with some people, and there was few Arabs who was drinking alcohol, you know, and that was the time when they opened alcohol for everybody only for in the beginning, and they was drinking alcohol in the dress, like there's long saffrons, not saffrons like arpans, but they could wear it there. Hijab is for women, for men is like, I forgot, this white long dress. And there was one British guy who was with me in that same club, and he asked, like, Mitra, how they can drink alcohol in the priest dresses, in spiritual dresses. I say, my dear, this is not spiritual dress. This is a cultural dress. This is a culture of Arabia. The Arabs was wearing it even before Islam. It's not only the Islam come and give this hijabs and burqas and all. No, sorry. There is so much of sand flowing over there all the time, and sandstorm was there. Everybody was covering there. Not only women are covering the face, men is also covering the face. It's the modern time when the sand is not flowing, but still women are covering and men is not covering. But anciently, if you go into the Arabic desert and you see the really tribes, the men also wear the head covered, and they have a long scarf. When the something wind starts to blow, they also only eyes can be seen. Same. So it is more about culture. It is not about spirituality. That is why I say that don't go. Don't go behind the system. Many people are just going behind the system because they're tired of going to temple. They're tired of going to church. They're tired of. I say, if you change Krishna with Christ and you don't change, nothing will change. Maybe you don't need to change Krishna with Christ. Maybe just you need to change. And then everything will change. Then Krishna will become Christ and Christ will become Krishna. Understand? Like,
No.
for example,
Me no.
for example, those people who change religion, they are the bottom level of spiritual world.
Again, people who changed religion.
They are the bottomic level of spirituality. They are the lowest in spirituality. Like
Who are changing.
religion, they like somebody did not like Christ, so he changed Christ with Krishna
Like from Christianity to
to Hinduism.
Hinduism, for
Or somebody
example.
did not like Krishna, so he
Ah,
changed Krishna to Christ. So he became from Hindu to Christian.
okay.
So when you are changing the religion, what you are changing the dress. Just dress. Everything what you're changing in your outer sphere. And outer sphere does not change your inner being. For changing inner being, you have to change inside. And if you change inside, then what does it matter? It's Christ or Krishna, because everything is God. Then Krishna is also God and Christ is also God, and doesn't matter whose statue is in front of you. You can always feel this is the presence of God through these statues. Like I go to church easily. I have no problem in going there. It doesn't make me Christian. It doesn't make me baptized. It doesn't influence me. I go almost every day when I have to go with somebody. I don't mind. I have no objection, no problem at all. I have been to the mosque. Gurdwara was one of my favorite places to go in my childhood, because they sing so beautifully, these bhajans. I love that. Church from inside are so beautifully painted that I'm going inside and just looking like, wow, this is like really art. So if you are changed from inside, then external does not matter much for you. Then you understand when everything is God and God is in everything, then what does it matter either it's Krishna or Christ? For you, both will be respected and you will be obeying both. Then you are gone out from rituals to real. Rituals are the part of culture. They can be performed to keep your stars in balance. Okay.
One more question
Mm-hmm.
from Sonika Sharma.
Mm-hmm.
Guruji, I have deeper question.
Mm-hmm.
I am Shiv Bhakt
Mm-hmm.
for years.
Mm-hmm.
When perform Shiv Bhakti, I feel different vibrations, and when I see Krishna Bhakti, I feel different vibrations, but both make me overwhelmed.
Mm-hmm.
Can you please differentiate? I think, yeah, different.
See, Rama was one of the beautiful character where Ramcharitmanas, he was written by Goswami Tulsidas. He said very beautiful thing in this text. He says, Shiv drohi mama bhakt kahava, te nar mohe sapne nahi bhava. It means like Shiv drohi, anybody who makes enemy with Shiva and say that I am your devotee, this kind of people I do not like at all. This is saying avatar of Vishnu, Rama, and Rama, same like another avatar of Vishnu is Krishna. So first thing you need to understand, in the root, Upanishad says Tattvamasi. It means like everything is the Tattva, everything is one. There is no difference between Shiva and Krishna. There is no difference between Vishnu and Shiva. There is no difference between Krishna and Christ. There is no difference. Like all the Western religions, they say they are called being Abrahamic religion. And Abraham religion, if you go in Sanskrit, then you call it He Brahma. Huh? So A Brahma, Abraham, Abraham. And what is the name of Abraham's wife? Sarah. Sarah is what? Saraswati. Understand? So it's All the difference is in the how they are being presented, how they are being shown. All the Abrahamic religion are also the Brahmic religions, like they are being created from Brahma and Saraswati.
It's all about marketing
It's
and presentation.
yeah, it's all about understanding and its presentation. How they present, how they understand. So, my dear, I will say, even if you are connected to Shiva, you will reach the same place. Even if you're connected to Krishna, you will reach the same place. Those people who see with the separations, they live in separations. Those people who see with the unity, they live in unity. If you feel more connection, like one time there was a debate going on, and you know this Vaishnavas has a one big problem. Vaishnav always try to claim that they are more superior than everybody else. Krishna is superior than everybody else. So they have this habit. Shiva does not try to claim such things. So there was a rishi, as I remember, it was Kashyap Rishi, I think so. So Kashyap Rishi was there because he was the one of the great monk of Kashmiri Shaivism, and they was making this debate, and in the debate there was 1000 people who was talking on the favor of Vishnu, and Kashyap was only one. So finally the 1000 voices became louder, and they became one. Then Kashyap said like, okay, let it be. Let it be. Let the Vishnu be the biggest, or the Krishna be the biggest god of the world, but I love Shiva, so I will be with the Shiva. So it does not mean that somebody is higher or lesser. I'm just saying that try to understand that if you feel more connection with Krishna, then through Krishna you can be enlightened. If you feel more connection with Shiva you can be enlightened. Just you need to understand where you are feeling overwhelmed. And if you are feeling equally overwhelmed, then no problem. Feel equally overwhelmed for both. Gods are not for believing, gods are for experiencing. Understand? Gods are not for believing, gods are for experiencing. Believing, you should believe in you. This is the most
From my
important.
exactly, I started go back to church and I feel that peace. I feel power there, and I don't need to persuade me of any beliefs to feel it.
Very good, very good. If you go to, suppose you're born in whichever religion you are born, like you are born in Christianity, I always says that if you go to the church, your Jupiter will be healthy, your Jupiter will be good, because you are following your culture. If you follow your culture and tradition, your Jupiter will be always healthy. If you are born in Christianity, you go to church. If you're born in Hinduism, go to the temples. Anybody has any problem in life, follow my rule, take my challenge. 108 days continuously without fail, before sunrise, go to the Shiva temple and offer the Shivalingam with a sugarcane juice or any fruit juice. If you are having lot of enemies, then anar juice, pomegranate juice. If you are having financial problem, then with the milk. And if you want everything in your life, then sugarcane juice. This you offer for 108 days continuously. Your life will change in this 108 days. 100%. So that much power, some culture, when you perform some cultural activity, that much power they give to your Jupiter. When your Jupiter becomes good, no matter you live in Satyuga, Dwapar Yuga or Kali Yuga, Jupiter is always powerful. He has an extra blessed hand which will support you, which will help you and make your life easier. Okay.